21 Savage wants Gunna and Young Thug too. Now, will they squash their beef? I don't know. Like, he basically defended, Young Thug and Gunna at the same time, saying like, y'all love each other as well, and it's really all love. Funny thing is, I'm not saying 21 Savage could bring the two together, but I could genuinely see in 2026 Gunna and Young Thug making up. I feel like it's overdue. I feel like it makes sense. And I mean, it would be huge for both of them. Honestly, Gunna's been killing it, and Young Thug's been doing his thing too. But I don't know. I feel like seeing these two reunited in 2026 would be a magical, magical thing.
Yeah, and that's really the part people are sleeping on. Because when 21 Savage talks, he doesn't just pick sides. He bridges gaps. He didn't defend one over the other. He defended the bond. And that matters. Gunna and Young Thug were never just label mates. They were a movement, a sound, a moment that shaped a whole era. And whether people want to admit it or not, hip-hop feels that absence.
It definitely wasn't at the streets when the music was selling. All of a sudden it's at the streets right after 21 Savage album don't perform the way everybody thought it would. And let's not forget that these artists, 21 Savage, Young Thug, have been leaning towards a certain political party.
And that's where things get uncomfortable. Because notice how the conversation changed after the numbers did. When the music was selling, it was for the streets. When the charts slowed down, suddenly the streets disappeared. That timing isn't random, especially when the same artists being called not street anymore are the ones whose albums didn't move the way the industry expected.
Y'all seen what happened with Nicki Minaj recently, right? I know y'all did. Y'all saw Drake walk out with Morgan Wallen, right? Or who's to say that this F the Streets thing isn't even, what if it's a psyop? Because all of these guys are trying to pertain to a certain type of audience, and we know what audience they are. Does that audience know what the streets is like? Do they have anybody in their life that's been in the streets? Or is the streets just black people?
Nah, now it's fuck the streets. When the music fall off and the numbers start dropping, where was his energy when it was, I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mention me? What the fuck? Like, what happened, bro? What the fuck? Motherfuckers was ridiculing 6ix9ine, bro, for snitching and all this shit. These motherfuckers is doing the same exact shit, bro. Young Thug was the most gangster rapper in the world till he got caught telling in an interrogation room. And now everybody taking his back like, oh, it's fuck the streets, blah, blah, blah. Why couldn't be fuck the streets before that? How come it had to take people's numbers to fall off and all these ratting allegations to come up? Why couldn't it always be fuck the streets? Hip-hop is mad fucking hypocritical, bro. Like, real shit. What the fuck? Y'all told us our whole life we supposed to shoot people and go to jail. Now y'all telling us it's fuck the streets? I thought we were supposed to shoot people. Damn, like I wanted to go to jail. What the fuck? Y'all was influencing us, telling us all the wrong shit. We wanted to be like y'all. Now it's fuck the streets. What the fuck?
Can I give y'all a little bit of perspective real quick? All of the people who are mad at 21 Savage and Young Thug and all of them who are saying F the streets are either people who are fresh out of prison, and I mean still look like it, got the prison tattoos, everything, and are doing everything to go viral. Or they're on their way back to prison because they can't stay out of there. Okay? Just a little perspective for everybody.
Man, 21 Savage is having a week, boy. The rapper took to Twitter yesterday and started tagging and addressing several of his peers, including Young Thug, Gunna, Future, Lil Baby, Quavo, and Offset. And I'll be honest, I swore the brother was hacked just because of how transparent and real the tweets were. Well, I have no shame in admitting I was wrong and that Savage was definitely tweeting all those things because late last night, Big Bang shared a screenshot of himself, Savage, and Future on FaceTime, presumably squashing whatever mini feud they had that bled over onto social media. Following his honest and revealing interview with Big Bang that I broke down earlier this week, Savage went on a tweeting spree yesterday and threw a sub at Future after Pluto tweeted the biggest in this. Savage tweeted the biggest change all the time and that he's the realest out. Later in the day, Savage apologized to Future and then Bang posted a screenshot of them on FaceTime together. Savage and Future have never publicly feuded before this, so it's great to see them quickly make amends here. And speaking of making amends, that's basically what every other tweet Savage made was about. He got straight to the point and called for Young Thug and Gunna to just piece things up because at the end of the day, they're brothers who love each other. He also called out Lil Baby for moving the goalposts and that he should be more forgiving as well. And he tweeted that he brought Quavo and Offset back together after Takeoff passed. Savage said a lot of this stuff already during Big Bank's podcast, but I have to applaud him for putting it on the books like this. This brother is single-handedly trying to mend the rifts that were created in Atlanta after the YSL Rico case and the rap war. Thug said at his ATL show that rap is in a weird place, but in reality, Atlanta rap is in a weird place because artists are holding street politics over everything else. We need more rappers like 21 Savage to put their pride to the side and just talk to each other instead of dissing each other on records or social media. But what do you think of Savage's tweets? And do you think there's a way Atlanta rap could find peace again? Let me know in the comments down below, alright? But for Complex, I'm Jordan Rose, and make sure to shop at Complex for exclusive vinyl and merch. Peace!
Rappers can't say hashtag fuck the streets now. Y'all was just so gangster. It take 21 Savage opinion to change our perspective on everything. Y'all can't do that, bro. That's not fair. Y'all be bashing everybody else. Now when somebody else snitch and tell, it's okay when they do it. Now y'all hashtag fuck the streets, let's come together. No, y'all can't pick and choose. Y'all can't do that.
Seems as though all of the Atlanta rappers are on an apology tour right now. 21 Savage is trying to get everyone to reconcile Young Thug. And even Future got into the mix. Aw, they missed their boyfriends. I know this is really just about Young Thug and Gunna. I've been Team Gunna. I'm Team Gunna all the way. And as a lesbian, he looked sexy as hell coming out of prison. Young Thug wants to be friends with Gunna so bad. Like, Gunna is not paying any mind to him. Like, please move it along. That boy is on the rise to success. Mr. Slime came out of jail and gained weight. He wasn't doing anything behind bars besides gossiping with his favorite bird brain. Well, you got a fiance and you lost your boyfriend. And to my knowledge, Gunna has always said he is not about that street stuff. I don't know much about it, so I won't speak on it too much. I figured this little reconciliation between all the Atlanta rappers is really just so Young Thug can send underlying messages to Gunna. Forget all that though. I was just listening to Drake and Future's album. That's who I really want to make up. Can they make up already? They were so good together. Yes, I love Kendrick, but like Drake will always be Drake. It's Drake. Drake raps as if he actually likes women. Rarely do I listen to Kendrick. Music is supposed to be an escape from reality. So I can't listen to Kendrick and J. Cole. Love J. Cole. Love Kendrick. But like, I'm trying to have a good time. I loved when J. Cole and Wale did that one song. It was super fun. It was upbeat. I forgot the name of the song. I love when Cole has fun. Wait, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm speaking another Future and Drake album into existence.
21 Savage has directly tweeted towards Gunna and Young Thug saying that you brothers need to fix that stuff. You love each other and you knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time and we swept it under the rug for you. You know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang. F the streets, we ain't got nothing but trauma. I do personally believe that 21 is backpedaling. However, I think the lack of quality within these trap albums that have dropped in recent times, even including Gunna, 21, Thugger, I personally believe that everyone just needs to get back working together because clearly they made the best of best music when working with each other. I miss going into like a Gunna project, seeing a 21 Savage feature or Young Thug and Future. I don't really care for the Shaq and Burna Boys. No disrespect as well, like those tracks are good as well, but listen, let's keep the track artists together because when they do collaborate, everyone says, yeah, it's typical, but these guys always drop bangers, so shout out to 21 for trying to piece everything up. Again, I do think 21 is backpedaling a bit. Probably looked at his album sales and some of the other trap artists and was thinking like, yo, like, we need to do something about this. However, I personally do miss those collaborations. Everybody needs to come together, man. Like, nobody really wins when everyone's just trying to do the solo thing, in my opinion.
Nah, 21 Savage dead ass might be the chosen one. You gotta be like the Avatar or something. 21 Savage reunited with Quavo and Offset on FaceTime. Album on the way, and then in this picture, it's Offset Quavo. Don't know who this guy is. And not too long after that went up, right? We see this Young Thug tweets, F the streets at 21 Savage. Now, I saw this. I started thinking like, F the streets? Does that mean going up that boy Gunna? Does that mean you gonna try to amends will be made for the Gunna? That's just what I took it as, and I know other people are taking this message as that too. All in all, I guess it really just comes down to Gunna, because like Gunna hasn't said a peep, so we really don't know how Buddy feel. So that's really, I guess, what it will come down to. Regardless, I'm hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful that this duo can reunite. And what's crazy is literally a couple months ago, that hope was in the mud. Didn't have none. Nigga hopped on the song talking, none a rat, yak, yak. Shit was gone. If I had to place a parlay on it, bro, I'll say by 2027, Thug and Gunna, they gonna be cool again.
It's happening, y'all. A shift is happening! Right in time for the holidays, Young Thug said, F the streets. Then, domino effect. Pooh Shiesty said, yeah, man, F the streets. You heard me? We traumatized. Then YFN Lucci, F the streets. Then it's Mo G Herbo on FaceTime with his family saying, F the streets. Now we just gotta stop glorifying the streets in the music, you heard me? Because if it's F the streets and the streets are dead, but then we making music that's glorifying the streets, it undoes all the progress. But we got the domino effect going. Everybody's saying, man, F the streets, the streets dead. Yes, make sure that all these brothers know. If y'all fans of them, make sure them boys know, hey, let's not glorify the streets in the music, you heard me? A shift is happening, Lord Jesus. Let's get it, man. My prayer and my heart is with these boys, for real. Just
Why is it fucking stressed now? Why wasn't it fucking street back in 2018, 2019 when I was saying back when I was broke? Or I was saying she said she loved me but I know she don't. Why is it fucking stressed when you niggas that was gangsters, you niggas that was gang members, was pushing this agenda, dictating what music people should listen to and who should be considered cool if they didn't tell, if they not a gangster, if they street or not. That's the narrative people like y'all put out. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about 21 Savage, Young Thug, Gunna, G Herbo, Nick Mill,